development. How we can cope up with all such delays? Are you going to pay any sort of compensation to the residents?
Well, Mr. Pandey, I think you asked me a very valid question about the compensation issue. That we will definitely sit one-to-one individually and sort out the matter. Wherever who has paid more money to us on time, definitely we will compensate them. There's no second thought about it.
Vijay, there should be a policy, not one-to-one. You understand, a consumer alone.
It can't be a policy. Mr. Pandey, I'll just clarify. I heard your question. I'll clarify it. Why it can't be made a policy? There's a government agencies involved here, number one. And also payment is involved here. See, we are not got a payment from everybody on time. There's a default from the clients too. So it can't be only one-sided. So it has to be one-to-one. I can't go by, the point blank blanket order, we'll pay everybody like this. It's impossible for us. We also suffered.
Vijayji, I will take
with this court order.
Please give me 1 minute. 1 minute, then I will ask other people. See, I'm also a student of law and journalism. I appreciate your intention. I only telling that you should have a policy. The people who have contributed in such things, then how you are going to deal with them? The people who have paid everything, still after a span of more than 7 years, if they are not getting any remedy, then how you are going to treat them? And what is the assurance? आज जो आप बात कर रहे हैं, इस पर कैसे विश्वास करें? How we can trust you?
Yes, Mr. Pandey, I think I will answer your question. I mean, you asked me a very valid question. As far as compensation concerned, I think give me some time. We'll rework, we'll go back to office, we'll rework and come back on the compensation issue. And as far as the trusting us, I mean, it's nothing. Hello?
Yes.
Yeah. As far as the trusting concerned, yeah, it is like, see, we waited for RERA. We waited for RERA to order and they didn't pass an order. Still we are waiting for it. So we didn't want to wait for it. So I have no option other than that pulling money from somebody else, investors and start the project. And one more thing I'll tell you. There's nothing to trust on a verbal. We are putting a live camera. We already put a live cameras. I think some, Mufid, what is the problem? Some static address has come.
Yes,
so it will be on.
Right.
I think it will be on tomorrow. You can see live cameras at the project. You can see the work is going on everywhere.
No, Mr. Vijay, one second. I too have a question. I'm Cindy Paul here. I'm also an investor from Jupiter. Now, the problem is that we don't get any updates. Every time we call up your office, it's a new person who answers. And we tried calling your number too, and you don't pick up at all. So it's like we pay 30 lakhs, 40 lakhs, and we don't get any updates. What is happening that side? We are not aware. Your people are also not in a position to give us any updates. You tell us, for 7 years we are waiting. We have every time the possession date is being extended, and then it is a blessing that this is a meeting through the Zoom, because we cannot afford to spend money to come there by air every time to attend a meeting. And the second thing is, just when a meeting is scheduled, there are reports of the construction being going on and everything. As if everything is normal. And again, it goes back to the same position.
Yeah, can I clarify this?
We are all from Mumbai, Mr. Vijay. We are all from Mumbai.
Yeah,
so
Mrs.
we
Paul,
also are unable to know.
Mrs. Paul, I'll just give you a little clarification on this. It's not that we are giving you, I am giving you guarantee to you. We are giving this undertaking to, in fact, we are planning to be undertaking to RERA, in fact. RERA is an authority between the buyer and the builder. So we are planning to give undertaking to RERA that we are going to complete it 4 months Venus Towers and 5 months thereafter in Jupiter Towers. So RERA is a body which is ultimately final decision making. It's an authority, definitely. So we are giving
I don't
undertaking to RERA.
Sir, I don't understand. What is the issue? Why is RERA delaying?
Okay. Fine. I'll clarify. I'll clarify, Mrs. Paul. When there is a fire NOC was pending, we went to NOC fire department. They took quite some time. Then we challenged in the High Court. We got an order from the divisional bench. It took 2 years to get the order. After 2 years, in spite of getting the order from the High Court, a divisional bench, the fire department took 4 months. In spite of saying only 4 weeks order should be given to us. Then after that, we approached RERA. RERA took 15 months to decide. Still decision is not made, still in interim order level. So with all these problems, I am not able to believe myself that we are going to get any orders so soon. So we thought, okay, let us bring in some more money from private investors, because luckily, fortunately, the project is encumbrance free. We don't have any external loans on the project. We don't have any banking loans. So now we are bringing external money and doing our own money. But that is just the project got delayed. 3.5 years I lost time with the departments, with High Court, with the Fire Department and also RERA. So I don't want to blame anybody. What are the reasons which happened? I thought now let me not wait for the RERA extension and all that. I said let me go ahead. Irrespective of RERA gives me extension or not, or by the time they think of giving extension, probably I would have completed the project also. Looking at the present scenario, I thought this is the only way out. There's no point waiting for the project to get suffered like this. We're also suffering. We also invested our money. So I thought, let me go ahead with my own money now. Bringing the external money. So we started the project. That's how it has happened now. Yes,
you're promising that is there, but then now again with this lockdown thing and all, again the construction, everything is likely to stop. Or you're promising us that in spite of all this, the construction will go on?
Mrs. Paul, unless until there is any force majeure that government says the work cannot continue, we will not stop the work.
So in spite of all this, you're promising us that in 9 months, the people from Jupiter will get their flat.
And I'm giving undertaking that we are planning to give undertaking to RERA, in fact. That's the most, there's nothing more than that. I'm giving the undertaking to authority, in fact.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Well, let us take other customers are also waiting.
Next,
I will just tell the name. Amaya Bhatt can
Mr. Vijay.
Sir, just
Hi, everybody. Hi.
tell the name.
Mr. Vijay, this is
Amaya
Hi,
Bhatt.
everyone. Thank you so much.
What? Let one person talk, please.
Yes.
Hello, Mr. Vijay.
Hello.
Let me ask you this. My name is Naushad Kohinoor. I am from Dubai at this time. I have listened to your questions or answers now at this time. Now, I have few things to tell you. See, you said some legal issues. You talked about RERA issues and some High Court issues. For the last 7 years, all our tears are coming to you every single day or every month. All right? But you never address this RERA issue or any legal issue so far. What you guys have been talking about is the payment issue. And you are stuck up with the funds. That's the reason your project is, in a standstill basis at this time. That's what we've been getting the information from your office, right? So now you are talking about the RERA issue and the legal issue. So please, you have to clarify us these 2 points. What exactly is this RERA issue and the legal issue that you are fighting for?
I think I will clarify once again to you.
So please,
One second.
you can tell me that information every time, after my questions. One more question. See, now we are ready to cooperate from my side, at least from my side, as an investor to this project, Venus project. I'm ready to cooperate with you. Anybody can land in such situation. But my question to you is, you are hearing is not just words. All investors are bringing their own tears to you. For the last 7 years, they have been waiting. The situation is to get a job is difficult. To make our family, support is a bit
Can I answer?
difficult.
Can I answer it? Can I start answering it?
Sir,
Because
you can answer me in just 1 minute. One more thing I want to put it to your attention.
There are lots of other customers.
Mufid, let it go. Mufid, let him talk.
You will complete. Sir, 1 minute, sir. Sir,
please go ahead.
I request you. In 4 months,
Please
you
go ahead.
will complete the project. That is Venus project. You will complete in July. That's what you said at this time. Now, let me ask you. For the last 7 years, you've been promising. For the last 7 years. Never ever the promise was, granted or dispatched, right? So now is very, very common, or it makes sense not to believe your promise at this time. So we would like. I don't know your official title. You said you're an investor to this project. I don't know who is going to make something in writing, a very clear-cut undertaking from your company, saying that your project will be delivered by July. You said in 4 months' time. So which is going to be July. So can you please make that undertaking in writing to all our investors so that they will be somewhat happy about that situation?
Fine. Can I start?
Thank you.
Yes. Yeah. First thing you asked me, what is the problem we have faced with RERA and all that with fire approvals, which I clarified once. I am clarifying once again. We have suffered 3.5 years in the hands of fire and OC, and we went to High Court. Fire and OC were not able to get the way we wanted. I mean, there's some problem. Then we went to High Court Divisional Bench. Divisional Bench was passed an order to give us NOC. Then we got NOC in fact. Then after that we approached RERA. 15 months. So what happened? I said it, the fund is a problem. How fund is a problem? The customers have to book the flats. Customers should pay the money, whatever we are constructed it. Unfortunately, there is a huge outstanding, but there is a reason for the customers not able to pay money because their banks were not releasing because RERA extension was not there. It's like a catch-20 situation because without RERA extension, bank was not giving money. Without bank money, we are not able to continue the project. With all this, we have lost about 3.5 years. So then, we have taken a decision. It is impossible to go ahead with this system, which may take another 2 years probably fighting in the legal. So we thought we are roping some other investors now, and then we started the company project. And as far as undertaking to the concern, yes, we will send another undertaking. Not only to you, in fact, we are giving to the authority. We are planning to give to next hearing, we are giving to RERA authority this undertaking. So that will suffice everybody's problem. You know, it's not a question of me giving an undertaking, it's we are giving to RERA authority itself. Authority is the binding between you and me. So I think RERA will take care on that. So we give undertaking, we accept the point. No issue on that. Yes. Can you proceed with another question, please? Anybody else?
Hello, Mr. Vijay. This is Manohar from Bombay. Good morning, dear. Now we wanted to have a discussion. You know, very good morning. I had booked up a flat in the Jupiter on 6th floor way back in 2014. Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
And in one go, the day advertisement was done in Bombay, we gave a check of 7 lakhs of rupees at your Bombay office when a lot of people from your side were there, marketing and all. Absolutely, it was going in a very professional way. After giving that 7 lakhs in one stroke, the progress little was there. Up to 2015 it was there. And after that, as you say, because of all these problems, it closed up and totally project was in haywire condition. And it was not moving at all. So in 2015 end, then I had started talking to you, Baba, we are there, we would like to have our money back. And then it was agreed. And Salima was there, you are another director, Salima Tahir. She said, absolutely no problem, Mr. Manohar, we'll return your money, give us some time, maybe 3 to 4 weeks. And in case if it gets delayed, I'll give you 8% interest. That is all writing. But I am not talking of interest at all. From 2016 onwards, believe me, till 2021, I have been running from pillar to post in your office and writing mails and all. Please refund us money. I have removed the money from PF and invested in your project. And with us, people like us, you know, those who have thrown money in one stroke, if they are to be hammered like this by not refunding their money, then it becomes, you know, it hits us heavily. So now you suggest what is required.
Manoj, Manoj.
With humble request, please.
Can I answer? Yeah. I'm saying anybody who opted for a cancellation and refund, that will start after 3 months. After 3 months. Because what happened, right now we have brought in money to complete the project. So next 4 months, we are completing this. I mean, the construction will go on. So what happened after 3 months? You know, the fund also start coming in from the buyers. So naturally, after 3 months, we will start processing the refunds. Yeah, can I take some next question, please?
Can we have some kind of assurance in writing that you will get the money after 3 months? Because 7 years.
Yeah, Sindhu. Sindhu, please send a letter to the refund customers that we have started the project like this. This is what problems we face, and the refund processing will start after 3 months. Send the letter tomorrow, Sindhu, to everybody.
Thank you, Mr. Vijay.
Good morning,
Thank you. Thank you, sir. Next.
I will have a get short with the time. Miss Akshata.
Yeah.
Akshata can just turn on their audio and video. You're not there? Akshata.
Hi, Vineet from Mumbai. Can I ask 2 questions, please?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Hi, good morning all. Thanks for arranging this Zoom meeting after so much of a deliberation and delay. I just have a couple of questions. Number one is I have a booked flat on the 10th floor of Venus. So what is the status? Have we got the NOC from government of Bangalore in terms of because the flats are near the airport? Number two, by when the possession will be given to us? And as you mentioned on the call that the possession will be in July, so we have not received any demand notification to pay for remaining slabs. So can you please answer these 3 questions so that I can drop off this call, please?
Yeah, thank you. And first thing is, we got approval now from the department. So that's how the construction started now. We are going into the construction. As far as Venus 10th floor is already constructed and the finishes are already started there. And you can see the live camera from tomorrow. And thank you for asking me to send a demand note. I think it's overwhelmed that answer, and we'll send you a demand note. If you're satisfied with that, you can send the payment. Yeah.
Sure, sir. So,
Yeah.
Next is Niranjan Patil.
So the possession of the flat is given to us in July, right?
Yeah, July. Yes, July we are giving position.
For Venus D as well. Venus A and Venus D as well.
Yeah, Venus will get the key itself, sir. July.
Yes,
The
Venus
flat key?
ABCD will give in July. Venus
The
ABCD.
key, the key of the flat.
Yes, key of the flat. Yes, you're right.
So can I come in? Can I take a call now?
Fully
All right, thank you
constructed.
so much for your time.
Fully
Yeah,
constructed.
please.
Go ahead, Karthik. Karthik, go ahead.
Yeah.
Good morning, Mr. Vijay. So, firstly, I want
Good
to
morning.
start with a lively note that somebody is actually asking you for a demand note. I mean, just to lighten up, we are all suffering here. But anyway, that's
know.
fine. Okay, Mr. Vijay. So, see, let us get into. Let's get into straightforward issues where you are saying you give it in 3 months. Mr. Vijay, let's be realistic. I'm saying let's
4
be
months.
realistic.
4 months.
Okay, 4 months. Okay.
The project.
Unless you have 150 to 200 laborers on site, forget the cameras and all that. So it's fine. You know, even without cameras, unless you have 150 to 200 people on site, and it is just not giving the key or just doing the tiling. You have to have the overhead tanks. You will have to have the consent for the STPs. I'm not even coming to our infinity pool or the clubhouse. Forget all that. I'm not even getting there. So isn't it, Mr. Vijay? Please pardon me, but isn't it you're giving me such a tall and broken promise? How can you do it in next 4 months? Please tell me. Execution. When you are a man about execution. 1 minute, Vijay.
Fine.
Mr. Vijay, sorry. 1 minute. Let me finish it off.
Yeah.
So,
You're Mr.
I'm Karthik Sundaram.
Yeah, please. Yeah.
So the next thing is in 4 months, unless we see so many people, one is you've been telling all the while about your back-end issues, which is kind of a black hole for us in a sense that as a customer, we should not be, it's like telling me like, I give you fried rice and you have to telling me I didn't get the carrot or I didn't get that other thing. That ingredients are your domain, not our domain, right? So we would basically want the final product, number one. Number two, if you're telling again 4 months, how is it? Unless you have less, and it's just not the key. It is just not the outside structure. We need if it has to be livable there or anybody to live, you know the kind of things. That's it. Please answer, Mr. Vijay.
Yeah, Mr. Sundaram. I think, you really asked me a right question. How we see that complete in 4 months. Basically, the finishes work is pending in all the towers. You know, we have completed all the slabs and we also completed almost plastering about 70%. And even a tiling is done in a couple of floors. So it's only a question of money and the manpower. Nothing beyond this at this hour. Because why the slabs are completed, unlike in Jupiter. I'll just complete.
Sure,
so unless
sorry,
unless like in Jupiter what happens, we have to slabs are pending. Here only the money and the manpower. And luckily, fortunately, we have both today. We got get up for the both today. So there's a reason for me to delay beyond 4 months, and that's how we are taking all courage to give undertaking to Reza Authority that we are going to complete 4 months in Venus Tower. We are taking courage to give undertaking to Reza Authority. I know when we give undertaking to the authority, what kind of prosecution can be faced, we know about it. So with all that courage, we are giving that. That's how I'm following up the work in a day-to-day. In fact, not even a day-to-day. In fact, hourly notes I am taking from there, and with all the about 400-500 people, this can be completed in 4 months. There's no second thought about it. Yeah. Please, next, anybody else?
Mr. Vijay, one last question.
One second.
Mufid, wait. Let me start to continue. Yeah.
No, I mean, there are other people waiting, so I will wait for my chance again. The others can come in.
I would like to ask one question.
Yeah.
My name was called out, but due to internet issues, I was not able to speak out.
Yeah, mister?
Niranjan.
Yeah, Mr. Niranjan. Please go ahead.
Yeah, so good morning, Mr. Vijay. Glad to meet you here through this conference. See, you mentioned, you called out all your points about sufferings and RERA approvals and all the things, right? But what about the sufferings which I have gone through? Because I, as an investor, I booked a flat in Venus D Block in the launch offer in June 2014. Okay, and I have made all the consistent payment. And the delivery was expected to happen in 2017 when I consistently kept on asking my CRMs. I never got any response. Then after that, I started getting demand notes and termination mails. After that, I came to know that my flat has been terminated and the flat has been sold to someone else. Right. When I approached your office to meet Sindhu, right, I have approached 3 times in the office to meet Sindhu. Every time I never got a chance to meet her, and whenever whichever representative met me, they told me that okay, 3 months. In 3 months we will do the payment. That was way back in June 2019, then October 2019. So now if you see what is the date, till now I have not got any of the information from you.
Yeah.
Is this fair behavior from India Estates?
Yeah, can I proceed now? Can I answer?
Was my voice audible enough?
Yeah,
Hello?
I can hear you.
loud and
we
clear.
can hear you, Mr. Niranjan.
Yeah, so my viewpoint is, October when I visited the office, I requested the reception, connect me with Sindhu. No response. 3 times the same thing happened. I was directed to some other person, and that person told my flat is terminated.
Yeah, I got your question. I'll answer your question. The flats are there plenty in the project. There are plenty of the project is available. The flat is there or not, even we can give you the flat. That's not a problem. Number one, if you want to continue, you are most welcome. If you want to continue, you are most welcome. Number one. If you don't want to continue, you want a refund, as I mentioned sometime back, we needed 3 months because the whole concentration is going on to complete the project now. Once we do work in 3 months, we also get funds from customers, then we can start processing for the refund. That I already clarified in the first question. Yes, next.
No, I didn't get your point. I didn't get your clarification. You are saying that my flat is not terminated.
I'm saying we have sent a termination notice to everybody so that we get just to get money from everybody. We sent a termination notice to everybody, but the flats are available there in the project. Plenty are available. If you want, you can continue.
I don't want about any other flat. I want only about my flat, my particular flat which I booked in June 2014.
Mr. Niranjan, we will give the same flat what you have booked. That's not an issue at all. We will continue.
But what happens to the person who has done second agreement for the same flat?
Mr. Niranjan, I think you don't be concerned about all that. There are investor flats. Don't worry about all that. You concerned about yourself. You want a flat, you can take your flat. I'll ensure that your flat.
So can I get a writing from Sindhu and you?
Yes, Sindhu.
Who signed by you saying that my flat is not terminated as of today?
Yeah. No, we will send a letter.